Norwegian container ship refloated and towed into port. This is from the Maritime Executive and it was published on the 27th of May, 2025. The NCL Sultan, which created headlines last Thursday when it grounded on the lawn of a residence, was refloated on May the 27th and has been brought into the local port for inspections. The authorities continue to look at the work rules and manning to understand if they contributed to the navigation officer falling asleep near the end of his watch and causing the ship to run aground. We are relieved and happy that the salvage operation of the ship itself has gone so well, without complications or further damage to either the ship or the environment. NCL takes the incident very seriously, the company said, reporting it will continue its investigation after the vessel is brought into port. Norwegian media NRK reports that the lines were secured to the vessel shortly after 10 a.m. on Tuesday morning, and the refloating operation took just about 30 minutes. On Sunday and Monday, containers had been removed from the bow of the vessel to lighten its load. The shipping company reported that the vessel was inspected by divers after it was refloated and before it was towed to port. It took about 2 hours to reach the port where the vessel was docked. NCL reports the remainder of the containers will be offloaded and that the ship will be more thoroughly inspected. DNV is representing Cyprus as the flag state in the investigation. The Norwegian Coastal Administration reported it also had a pilot on board the tug and that the oil spill response vessel and Coast Guard followed the tow. We know there's a lot of questions raised about the incident. NCL will continue to support the police in their investigation once the ship is safe in port. NCL will also proceed with our own investigation, said the company. We kindly ask for your understanding that we will not be able to comment further until the investigations are fully concluded. The police reported that after the salvage was completed, that they would begin interviewing the captain. He had not been on the bridge at the time of the grounding, but they want to investigate the rest periods, watch schedules, and manning on the vessel. Last Friday, the police charged the vessel's second officer, a 30-year-old Ukrainian, with negligent navigation, the sole person on the bridge when the vessel grounded shortly after 5 a.m. on May the 22nd. The officer confirmed to the police that he had fallen asleep. He contends, however, that the alarms failed to sound on the bridge before the grounding. Initial reports said that the vessel suffered damage to its bow and forward ballast tanks. There were also 2 small landslides on the shore, and the local authorities ordered residents to evacuate. There were no injuries reported to the crew or on shore. As far as a salvage operation goes, they don't go much better, much faster, much easier than this one did. This ship ran aground doing 16 knots on Thursday, and on Tuesday, the following week, she was refloated and taken to the dock. That's pretty amazing. That's an incredible timeline when you think about it. All the work, the planning, and just getting all the people involved. Pretty amazing when you think about it. Hats off to everyone involved here. You make some of these other salvage operations around the world look like a joke, that's for sure. Awesome job by everyone involved. Now we get to find out the why and how bad this ship is actually damaged. She's still afloat, so that's the main thing. It's going to be interesting to see what the authorities do with this man that's been arrested. He was asleep at the time, so it doesn't look good for him. But I guess the main thing here is no one got hurt, no environmental damage. The house wasn't destroyed, which was really, really close. There is damage to the ship, but we don't know how bad. Hopefully she can be repaired. I would think so. It sounds like it. She's still afloat. That's a good sign. And everything else will work itself out. But I'm more curious about what they're going to do with this young Ukrainian man who's now in jail. Or I think he's in jail. He's definitely been arrested. All right, guys, there it is. As always, thanks for watching. If you're new here and you like these kind of videos, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And I'll see you on the next one.